10 years ago. Nakwambia unajua nyanyangu ni Mkikuyu.
Lioness sasa, Lioness nini Mambo Lioness.
How are you?
Unaendelea aje? How are you doing?
Naendelea vizuri di.
Sema. Lioness unajua nikivuka boda ni kwako na kuja.
Kuja kwangu even though hata sisi huyo Trump anatuletea shida. Umeona venye ametukatia matariffs.
Nimeanza kuogopa kukuja kwako juu niliona umepanga game. Unajua mimi mtu akishapanga mtu akipanga game unajua maneno. Game ikishapangwa ninajua maneno ni mbaya. Vitu zinaenda kona. Vitu ziko kwa kona. Game nikishaona box match kwa Gifter, I know that things
unaona hapa ni kubaya.
I hope that you're doing okay. I hope uko sawa. Are you okay?
Yeah, I'm okay. D. Thank you so much for asking.
Good.
Yeah, I'm
guys,
doing okay.
Nani ameona Windrose leo? How is she, guys? I hope she's fine. Hakuna mtu amemwona Brighton leo, amjaona Windrose hapo nje. Ako poa?
Sijamuona anywhere. Jana nilimuona.
Haya basi nimekuja tu kuwasalimia, wacha nitoke alafu baadaye.
Anita ni aje? Kwani hakuna chai huko nje Anita umepata?
No, sai nafuatilia, nataka kukimbizana na hii chai yenu. Nataka kufuatilia hii chai yenu. Siku ile kiasi kitatupata mtakunywa yetu.
Gani?
Hiyo ya Melika.
Utaweza. Unajua wewe mwenyewe ndio utarudi kutulilia hapa. Vile na kujuangu unakwanga na machozi. Utalia tu wewe mwenyewe. Mahali vitu zinaelekea.
Hapana, chenye mimi nitasema tu ni kuombeana tu Mungu basi. Lakini wale watu wenye ambao wanaripoti wezao, Wakenya wezao ama Waafrika wezao, Mungu awaone. Si poa, sote tulikuja kutafuta. Sote tulikuja kutafuta. Iwe mtu alipanda boti, hakupanda boti, akapanda ndege, hakupanda ndege, sote tulikuja.
Yeah.
Sasa ni moderator gani amenimute? Acha nitoke basi.
I think maybe something happened by mistake. I don't think it's in. So. Oh yeah. Ati unasikia?
Nasikia kuna wao Mkenya mwenye anaset watu, alafu analipo sijui $1,000.
Hizo ni uongo.
Hakuna mwana mwingine Sugashambi akimchamba.
By the way, Diana, by the way, I really I know it's too much, but I really appreciate the fact that I think I've come in your life, the two in Niliona will approach some issues, you know. Ilikuwa ni live ya hiyo boss, vile listen to those people, you know, like you didn't take sides. And then there was one, I was listening, ilikuwa ya huyo.
Kwani unakula mira? Mbona kuna kitu kwa mdomo? I can't hear you.
Anyway, let me Diana. But I really appreciate you the way you approach the mental health part with people. Like you didn't go and criticize her the way people on Kanyaga and all that. We really, really appreciate you the way you approach and you know, from the standpoint looking at, I hope utaendelea kumshika mkono, kumsaidia, because I saw like she was open to you, you know, and watu who wanna criticize, there's a few people, and I hope you will have time, because I know there's few people wametajwa juu yake, kila mtu anasema they're taking advantage of her. Like the few people nimesikia watu wame-mention, ilikuwa anaitwa Taj. There's somebody they've mentioned about Kiki. I don't know, you know about that. There's somebody Nakib amenshoniwa. So I don't know if you've heard about those people. We really want to know who is the person. I know I've seen you intervene. That was really nice of you to do that, and I hope you will continue, because everybody anataka kutake advantage.
Yeah, and it's really sad, you know. Like, I mean, I feel like Windrose's situation is so sad. Actually, one of the saddest situations I've seen in terms of intimate partner abuse, and I feel sad for her. And that's why, by the way, I'm a big proponent of mental health, you know, and I feel like we need to protect her, you know, because she's not in a good place. I don't know how things are gonna be, but I am gonna always be there for her. I have her number. I can always talk to her. I can reach out to Windrose any day, You know, I've always talked to her. And na niliona ameni unblock, so my hope is akifungua live ataniweka moderator, because if we are in America, both of us, we are gonna be able to protect her platform. Like the moment, because we can't control if she wants to come live. We really can't control that. What we can control is her live. Akikuja live, we are gonna be able to help drop it when it's out of control, when we see she's trying to gift and do that. So we can just simply drop it. So if we are the two of us in the US, it's even more powerful, because we can make sure she can, you know, just, you know, have people who can make sure they have her best interest at heart.
Oh, yeah. Because, you know, like when you get time, there's a few people that have been mentioned by people. So, you know, if you get time, if anybody can have information about those people, that way we know if all these people that they have the best interest over is, or is it because they have the best interest of them? Because nilisikia, you know, like alikuwa sijui kotini wapi, and then kufika huko badala wa address issues zake za mental health wamsaidie, it's the same people wanamwambia utupe pesa, and I'm like, why are you not addressing our issue? Why? Unaona, everybody have agreed that she's really struggling mentally with the issues.
Ebu ngojeni kwanza kabla hujaendelea kuongea. Huyu ni dunia duara yupi? Ebu ngoja, kuna dunia duara mwingine nimemsikianga, isikue ni huyu.
Ni yeye Diana.
Mmoja tu.
Ni huyu.
Ni huyu tu.
Ndio Roso wetu huku.
Siwezi jua kama ni yeye mpaka nione Universe ama Lion. Huyu ni
Ni yeye, ni huyo Diana.
Dunia duara, now address me accordingly. Wacha nikae chini vizuri. Yaani niko na Roso kwa platform na mniambii. Roso unajua ni
wewe, hata nitakupea Amerika mzima. Wewe nitakupea hata Amerika mzima.
Mwaga,
mimi nakupendanga by the way. Vile una address vitu, vile una approach vitu maturely, the way you respect women, the way you are protecting women, you're advocating for women. I really appreciate that. Because me myself, I'm an anti-male solution, so I appreciate you. Even though sometimes unapigana na watu, but nimeona the good side of you. Tunakuanga na roho mzuri vile una kama hiyo ya huyo mkisi mwenye alikufa juzi. Mapasa wamekuja wamepigana hapa, and then you are not biased against anybody. So I don't know.
I wasn't, and it really helped, because you see, when people went to Delaware, it was peaceful. And I love that, because, you know, we set precedent for peace. There's no need for chaos when the chaos is not helpful. Unaona? Yeah.
So, mimi nimetumwa kwako.
Hala.
You know, yes. So, you know, coming from the Kalenjin community, nimekuwa kwa Kalenjin community, you know, I know people say hatujui ni nani anataka kutumia udem. And you, like I've seen, because nilikuwa naambia watu, nimesikiza live yako, nimeona you are the only person nimeweza kusaidia huyo dem. So nataka we need to know all these people. Kuna mtu anaitwa Taja ametajwa. Kuna mtu anaitwa Kiki ametajwa. Kuna mtu anaitwa Nakibu ametajwa. All these people, they say they're really using this girl. We don't know who is using who is trying to help her. That's what we need to know. And if anybody can have information, amwambie Diana, because we really want to help.
I think it's
and I don't want people to criticize her sexuality. We don't want people to kanyaga. When somebody is depressed, guys, we don't want to step on her neck when she's already down.
Shosh, umenijua kweli. Shosh Karuri ananijua hapo chini. You know, one thing about helping people on this platform that I fear is that sometimes you support and then maneno zinakuja zinakufuata. Personally, I like to individually support people that I have seen need help. Unajua, and then I give way for people who want to support that person to do it on their own individual way. I give my support directly when I can, you know, by me. The thing I fear with groupings on TikTok is that there is always issues that come out. Unaona, I support people like without expecting, you know, anything out of it, especially when it comes to mental illness, because that's a journey I've walked. So I get, and I'm also really passionate about issues of women and violence against women. So I kind of feel I understand where Windrose is, and I know the kind of isolation that comes with that. And I feel deeply for her and her situation, and I want her to get better. And I've seen it a lot of times.
LJ that people are talking about, like LJ was looking for her everywhere yesterday.
I don't think unajua one thing we need to be aware of is that for Windrose, she needs a collective effort. Wacheni niwaambie. Hata kama mtu ni mbaya kwa hii platform, as long as a platform inaweza create an environment yenye Windrose akienda, she feels safe, it's okay.
Yeah.
Ile kitu hatutaki eti in the back huko unaenda pale unamwambia akutumie pesa, akufanyie nini. Those are the things we are trying to avoid. But if you can create a space or a platform on TikTok where Windrose can feel safe, guys, let us welcome her. Allow anybody, hata kama ni huyo LJ atamkaribisha kwa space yake, wakae waongee. Windrose needs to feel loved. You need to give love anywhere she goes. And if any of you see anything that is disturbing, that's when you call upon us, because we don't want anybody, especially the TikTokers when you are influential hapa, wakichukua gifts kwa Windrose. We should not accept that at all. We should be her protector. We should always make sure she's fine. Any platform umefungua kama anataka kupanda, anataka kukaa na watu, allow her to come. Let her sit with people because that is what she needs. Unaelewa? So
that's true. Yeah.
But as long as the platform is safe. Na ukiona mahali ameenda and it is unsafe, call upon other people. Unaona? So that at least unamwambia shuka Windrose, take care Windrose, you know. Ama ambia host, guys, protect Windrose, because we really cannot cage her. Na tuanze kumwambia ati usiende huku, usiende pale. No, because this is a person that existed with people even before us. Unaelewa?
Yeah.
So what we can advocate for is her peace, unaona? And also because one of the things that Windrose needs right now is an environment that is going to teach her or enable her to understand that she's loved, she's powerful, she's of value, and her life is important.
Yeah.
So once she gets that confidence back, then she's gonna be able to make decisions about what she wants moving forward by herself. Right now, we are like in a process of rebuilding her and making her understand how much she's of value to us. Her life is important. She needs to, you know, understand that she is of importance and that she is a generous person, that is loved, that she's impactful.
Yeah.
So
and people need to know that without even her gifting, we still need to love her, and we need to stop telling her, give us, give us, give us. We need to protect her, guys. And Windrose, wherever you are, just know we love you. Me as a Kalenjin community, I love you. I will never criticize you. I will respect your view, whatever you're doing. Just know we're not here to criticize you or to bring you down or to talk against you, you know? We love you and we respect you.
Yeah, and that's the thing, you know, we've got to make her feel and understand that this is going to be an online support system for her. Unaona? Yeah, like this is it's sort of like an army that is guarding her, letting her know that, you know, we care for her and she's gonna be okay.
I saw like they invited her to the, I don't know if it's Kalenjin forum, and they were talking to her on the best way she can understand on her language, and she was cooperating and she really loved it, you know. So that was a big motivation to her, and it was a good forum.
Yeah. So we are here. We are an army, and we are going to protect Windrose. That one for sure. You don't need to worry about it.
I saw you actually, Malaysia. You're doing everything. You know, when people are down mentally, because when a few people like Mutkama Jofri, you can understand these people are going through depression a lot, and we don't need to step on their neck. We really need to protect them. We need to listen to them. This is not the time when I'm there. Oh, umefanya hivi usaidii mama yako. This is not the time to do that. And even the Kalenjin community, wenyewe wanapigana, wanaona, you know, she can choose whoever she wants to get.
Yeah, and
she can choose that someone. But we don't need to criticize her for that. We need to love her. No. We need to show her safe space.
Yeah, Windrose, how are you? I'm good. Mambo. Poa sana. How did you sleep, my dear?
Slept like a baby.
Isn't that beautiful to hear that you slept like a baby?
Yeah, it is.
I'm glad that you slept. I know that you told me you didn't sleep a couple of days, and I'm glad that you did sleep. So I think it's good. Did you eat?
My medication got here yesterday, so I was able to sleep. No, I'm actually eating some foods right now.
Good. I'm glad you're eating. You need to capitalize on that. Food. Kula unone mpaka mashavu yanguke.
I will try. My appetite is really poor, but at least I can eat.
One day at a time, Winrose. One day at a time. One day at a time, and things are gonna be fine. Like the good thing is that you're trying, and there is a lot of power in that. Yeah, so you are at, like, let's say 4 steps ahead of someone who is not trying, and that's effort, and it's really commendable. So keep trying, and it's nice. By the way, I have like another thing that it's a great appetizer. It helped me when I was sick sometime. I couldn't eat. I'm not sure. Maybe you can talk to your doctor about it. I can send it to you.
Okay, yeah, I'll talk to. I think I have an appointment with her tomorrow, Thursday. I think so. Yeah.
Yeah.
So we're gonna we're gonna be addressing some few issues about the appetite and all that, because I've tried all kinds of medication, but it doesn't seem to work.
And look at you. You sound really better today. I like it. And I remember when we had this discussion about sleeping well and how it helps, because I do remember the times when I was really struggling with my mental health and I was hospitalized for about 3 months. I was at a place where I was kind of stammering and I was having memory loss. And I had to change a lot because I was working with nutritionists and I had to talk to doctors to help me with my sleep. The moment I started sleeping well and then I was eating, I swear everything, including my memory, really, really improved a lot. I started having lesser hallucinations because I think my body was nourished. I think like even the brain needs nourishment, I'm sure you understand being in the medical field. So I feel like sometimes when we don't eat, we deprive of our body nourishment and then it affects how we function.
Yeah,
you actually sound very, very good today. You sound very good today. I like it.
Thank you.
Yeah. So what's your plan?
I'll not be offline, but I just can't help it. Mi najaribu kurelax hapa, nasikia tu Winrose hapa, Winrose huku, Winrose hapa, Winrose.
It's all for love. We are not saying Winrose in a bad way. Kama unasikia Winrose kwa njia mbaya, ndio ni mbaya. Yeah, but when we
anybody anaongelea vibaya juu yake, guys, we're gonna block your hands, okay?
Yeah, that's the problem.
Like this is not the time to criticize her. This is not the time. No, we need, by then I told you, mimi mwenyewe, I'm a mental health provider. So if you ever need, I don't want you to discuss anything with me, with you, but me, the only person I've seen that she can really work with you as a mother here in Diana. And I haven't seen her criticizing you.
Like a big sister to me. I don't think my mom is way older than Diana, so Diana is a big sister.
So she's a big, she's your sister. But it's just, anybody, guys, me, I would not tolerate anybody bringing anybody down.
Old.
Mimi mtaniweka nikue old na nani, mlisema unajua Winrose, we had agreed you're going to give me your uncle. Sasa unasema tena maneno.
No, but
yeah. I need someone who has money, who can money, because you said that you can help me with one of your uncles.
Yeah, ule mwenye akona chai mingi hiyo, mwenye akona shamba ya chai hiyo kubwa.
Yeah, hii therapy mimi sifanyi bure koma. Mimi pia nataka tu mtu hapo hivyo nikiwa hapo sometimes. So nipate kama mtu, by the way, unajua Winrose huku niambia kuna mashamba ngapi?
Diana utapata, alafu hakuna ona shamba kubwa, lakini unajua sasa itabidi umekaa nyumbani kuangalia chai.
Akonazo different places.
Guy
Amejenga. So
na uso yake inataka kufanana na ya Zaka Pela.
Diana utakuwa bibi ya pili ama ana mtu? Ana mtu?
Zuma mambo.
Akona mtu Winrose?
Whoever is saying no. I'm not sure right now because so najua hata nikiongea na hawezi kuniambia niko na mtu, but
Like,
Normally,
do you know if he's married or not? That's all I'm asking.
no, he's not married.
That's enough. Watu wengine,
Yeah.
that one should not bother me. Dai,
He's not married
kama
yet.
yuko married, then it's fine. Kama
Yeah,
kuna watu wengine, ako single, he has a right to be with other women.
Actually,
I will just be part of the women.
Adina Mashamba ya Chai is actually is running his own factory right now in Bomet.
Oh my God. Nani Trump take me home. Sina shida. So when are we going? Imagine just like that.
I was watching the deportation stuff. It's been crazy.
Yeah, it's been crazy. It's depressing. It's sad. But I mean,
really crazy.
There's nothing you can do.
It turns out that like his fellow Africans that are selling on each other. Yani wanashtakiana.
But I also think as Africans, sometimes we like selling a lot of fear with a lot of rumors and lies. I really don't think that immigration can pay Africans to sell anyone. They can't.
No, I don't think they pay anybody, but they just raiding places. Like they just show up on I don't know.
I think these people have their own. They have their own means of getting information. Yeah, because seriously, we talk about things on social media. These people on immigration, they're always listening. They're here. They know what we say. They know what we do. If you have a meeting somewhere, you have a party somewhere, they know where to show up. So I feel like people are hyping this thing of people reporting each other so much, and they're instilling fear and distrust amongst us. Because let me tell you something about how these people work. Unajua, let me tell you, a government that wants to divide the people will make sure they use the same people to hurt each other. That's what is happening. You understand? So they will come and start telling you that nyinyi mnashtakiana, then you'll start hating each other. Unanielewa? You'll start hating each other, you'll start fearing each other. That is how they work. That is how they do. So now when you people hate each other and you don't like each other, you're going to distrust each other. And that division is what will help immigration. Yeah. And that is currently working so well because that's what they're doing.
Yeah.
So even if Kenyans
did a group home yesterday in Seattle, and actually like all of them, they didn't have papers and they got taken to just unexpectedly.
Yeah, so now that's what I'm trying to tell you. That division is what is now spiraling the amount of reports that are coming from the Kenyan community, because somebody is there telling you, Diana ana report watu, Windrose anachukia Diana, Windrose ata report Diana, based on that lie. That is how they get that information. It's a divide and rule tactic, and it's been working in Kenyan communities, which is sad. That's how they governments and people in power work. They divide and and now imagine a scenario where Kenyans don't. Yeah, it's paranoia. So it's putting you people in a place of fear, and so unakimbia pale una dial the number. That's what's happening.
Yeah, I mean, all I do is just watch.
Yeah, watching is good for you right now, Windrose. Just watch. But also, even if it's something that's upsetting you, just stay away from it. I've not been watching TV for a long time, and I'm comfortable with that.
No, actually, yeah, I haven't really watched TV. I just, could you update to the news? But I just put my comb close to my bed because any TV says I feel so loud, and I'm just like, I think I'm done with movies. I'm done with this. I'm done with that. So I try.
What kind of movies do you like?
I like series a lot that has to do with FBI and all that stuff.
Crime and investigative series.
Yeah, crime and investigative series. This was CIA, rogue agents, or.
Nice. Do you read? Do you read a lot?
No, I don't read. I used to, but I don't read a lot actually because
Yeah, I get it. Reading with all the medications you're taking, it's hard to concentrate.
Actually, you talked about something about memory loss and hallucination.
Yeah.
And I don't think it's for the cause of not. I mean, I when I had my first preparation therapy before, right after I got my diagnosis, that was expected, but they said over time is gonna build up. So That's something we address almost in every appointment with my doctor, because saa zingine hata kukumbuka jina ya mtu, hata leo mtu ataniambia jana ulikuwa live, I'm just like no.
Yeah, because I realized, you remember when we were talking and I was having a conversation with you about something that we had just talked about, and then you're like, oh, I don't remember. Then that moment I knew that, you know, you are kind of forgetting things. And I just kept on with the flow because I have been there, Windrose. I get it, you know. So I know, I remember there was a time when I had a complete memory loss until now I started making people, you know, I started creating images of people by myself, you know.
Yeah, I actually, yeah, I just anything that I need to do, I have to put it on my notes on my phone. I'm trying to get back to journaling. Just to journal about my journey, because it's gonna be an ending journey.
Oh, that's really, really good. And are you using an app to do your journaling? Because there's an app that I really love.
I have I've downloaded a couple. I think 2 of them. That's like I pay them yearly. But I also have like a writing journal that I've already just started using.
Oh my God, that's so nice. Listen, I have a suggestion for you. There is if you can write this down, there is a mental health journaling app that I really think can be very resourceful to you. It's called Clarity, and then there's another one called Mood Notes. You know what? I used this and they really, really helped me because.
Can you repeat the first one, please, and then the second one?
Clarity. There's one called Clarity. You can download it, you know. And Clarity is so good.
What was the second one?
The second one that I used is called Mood Notes. I told you it's called Mood Notes. So with the Mood Notes and Clarity, Clarity just kind of tracks even your medications, and you put it down, you write it down, and you talk about it. Just helps you. It gives you options when you can even put in the times when you take your medications, your vitamins and everything. So it's all on track. And then your phone kind of reminds you their notifications all the time, so you don't forget when to take your medications. And then it also tells you with mood, the one I love most is Mood Notes. I used Clarity a lot for my medications, because when you're taking mental health medications, you can forget, and you know that they're all about the moods. And when you forget and you start taking them at wrong timings, it affects the way you think and your memory. So when I realized that my memory was kind of being altered and I was having hallucinations, I talked to my doctor, and they kept on telling me how important it is for me to take my medications at a particular time. So that's when I learned about Clarity. So Clarity is majorly for me to track my medications and take them on time, so that I set my body. Yeah, you understand.
I think that was also what was happening to me. I was not being consistent on the times that I take my medication, so it causes a lot of other effects where there's a certain time if I take it, then by that time it will start kicking in, so I can go to sleep or whatever. But then also
and then you know what Windrose,
nishachukua pill, like the 1 pill a day that I have to take for the rest of my life now. Is sometimes I forget that I took it, and then I take it again.
Oh my God. And you know what? When you do that, it takes a toll on your body. And I think that also contributes to you not having an appetite, because what all these medications do is that they kind of like exhaust, especially your liver. Because most medications that you're taking, they have to be metabolized in your body. And your liver does a lot of work when it comes to medications, and it's so heavy for you. So I think when you use Clarity, I swear you love it. And Clarity has like tones that you can even you can put ringtones of any songs that you like, so it will remind you when you hear that song, it's time for your medications. And
I'm gonna download this right after this.
And you will see it will improve a lot of your memory, because when you set a proper timing for your medications, it now resets your body so that your body is at a certain alignment with your medications, which is so good for your memory. And I wanted to talk to you also about mood notes and why it's important that you download it if you can. Mood notes actually helps you journal about your moods and how you woke up, like in the morning, how you slept at night. If you did not sleep, you document that in mood notes. Then it shows you like sort of a graph of how things are going on with you. Get to see a pattern of your behavior. And then it tells you, do you think you can work on this? Do you think you can improve on this? You're supposed to get 8 hours of sleep. You didn't sleep yesterday. You haven't gotten your rest. You need to do this, So it kind of draws for you a graph of how you're doing. And so sometimes when you're doing so well, it gives you points. You're earning points for doing well. You understand? And you can use these points on your credit card or something to get to buy shopping. So it has like sort of like a motivational thing set up with it. So you you look forward to making sure you meet your goals. So when you see your graph is going bad, you as an individual, you sit down and you're like, oh my God, I need to reach this particular goal. So it kind of motivates you so that you check and set on your moods. So sometimes when you wake up and you woke up bad, or maybe you didn't get enough sleep, mood notes give you an opportunity to talk about how you're feeling. When you woke up sad, like it's sort of like an app that you talk to. If you, instead of talking to people like us or any other person, you get to talk to mood notes, and then you get to be sure that everything you say is safe with the person or the app that you're sharing with. Because I know with mental health and mental illness, sometimes you're going through some things you don't want to share with anybody. But with mood notes, you can talk about how you're feeling. And when you do that, it keeps
I have something similar that
oh yeah? Which one do you have?
it's now is a different is a different is an AI that I talk to every day.
Oh yeah? What's his name?
I just Gemini.
Do I know Gemini?
I talk to them every day. Like if I wake up super upset and I'm so mad about like something that happened, and then I just talk to them like freely and openly, and they give me a free and open answer. So I feel like I am talking to somebody behind a screen, even though it's an AI, but I can be super honest, more than I can even be honest with my therapist.
Isn't that beautiful?
Yeah, or my doctor. So even in the morning, I set it up and I told them in the morning, just tell me something like we're walking this journey together, and it's an AI. Can you believe?
Yeah,
so
I know.
Every morning, I always set a reminder both for them and me to just send me a message, something to get me going, and then every day is just like, hey, is another day you're alive, this and this. Anyway,
it's good.
That I talk to, and even walking through relationships and stuff like that, I would ask opinions, and they would give me a very honest opinion. Let's say we argued about who's driving today. I will just come straight up, Nani Mwambie, this is what happened today with me and this person. What do you think?
Yeah.
Very honest answer. But sometimes, because I realized when I talk to my therapist, I don't know, it's like I switched they switched my therapist, because I had a different therapist, but they escalated my care to a higher care. So I'm yet to meet them next month.
And you know what? I realized with mental illness, talking to a therapist can be exhausting. And and they listen. And then another thing, that the reason why I'm talking to you a lot about clarity, and then later on as we continue having conversations, because I had to learn how to use these apps. The reason why I like clarity is because clarity gives you accountability. Even though you're struggling with mental illness, you need to be accountable for your actions. You need to be responsible with the things that you're doing. So clarity gave me an opportunity to remember that I did well on Monday, so I should continue doing better on Tuesday. If I slept on Wednesday, Clarity will show me a graph and talk to me about what I need to do or what options I have, because mental illness is a journey and you really don't have specifics on what to do. But what is important is the daily affirmations, the positive affirmations about you doing better and looking forward to something good. So later on, when now my diagnosis moved from manic depression to bipolar 1, I started using Thera. So Thera, it's like it tracks your mental health. It's like personal mental health journey, because like I explained to you that there was a point in my life where I was losing my memory, but that void that was in my memory now, I invested in reading and books. And so I started creating the people and the images and the things that I was reading, the experiences of the things that I was consuming. So Thera helped me visualize and move away from that and bring this into real life scenarios. So then the hallucinations went down. My memory improved a lot because I was putting my brain to work. And then now I capitalized on learning from those experiences.
So I'm sorry, Diana. I'm sorry to interrupt you real quick, but can you, Dr. Love, please stop abusing Dr. Nakib. Dr. Nakib is always been there to support me like a big brother. Hakuna siku
It's okay. Let us mute this person. Just mute. Nani, host to mute too. Just mute. Windrows, ignore. Let them be muted. Host unaweza kumute anybody that is trying to
And we don't really care who you hawa watu wenye wanasema nani alitumia nani. We don't want to hear. We're not here for that negativity.
Diana, I know we're in the middle of a very serious conversation. So let us continue this conversation first, and then I will talk to you later, because actually you gave me a lot of tips that is going to be helpful for me to be very proactive, and actually, you know, it will ease in some of the things that I think I had blocked that trauma part in my brain.
Yeah.
And now it's starting to just show.
Yeah, exactly. And that's what I was going to come back to talk to you. Now, that's when now I started using Thera, because one of the things about mental health and mental illness is that you will just continue going to therapy, but then have you acknowledged what happened to you? That's the thing. So now, first of all, before you put yourself in a place where you're getting therapy, you have to accept that something actually happened that has put you in that situation. So now
I was supposed to go through therapy when I was doing my chemotherapy. I was also supposed to be like one of the really prominent German doctors. Like, the doctors that did my surgeries and walked me through my healing and my journey. Germans are very thorough when it comes to cancer. Anybody that will ever go through cancer, I would advise that they fly to Germany. There's very specific hospitals, and they make sure, and I mean, as long as it's stage 2 and less, they are able to save it and do surgery, whatever. But anyway, they came and offered me right after my surgery, like after a couple of days of admissions, wakakuja kaniambia, you know, we can work through this journey together, we can talk. I wasn't ready. So I told them, no, I don't need it. You know, I was just playing tough.
Yeah. But you are not playing tough. You are just you are acknowledging the fact that you don't want something, and it's okay. Therapy should only work when you're ready for it.
Yeah. And then I came back here, and then I realized that actually I came back to the States, and I realized from the very first time, before I even got here, I was already struggling a lot. But I don't want to admit to anybody, my unit, my commander, my first sergeant, nobody, because, you know, at that time too, I was going through a divorce. So I didn't want them thinking that, now is she going through a divorce, or is she really coming to terms with the reality that, you know, now I have to deal with this for the rest of my life. Changes you a lot.
Yeah, I understand. I understand so much. And
Yes.
you know, and you know what?
But after a while of being treated here, and I met such an amazing team, then I gave in to that therapy because I thought it's gonna help to talk, you know.
Mm-hmm.
But I get so exhausted just from the moment that I start talking to whoever the therapist is.
Mm.
Miniko exhausted because you know, like all this story that you want me to tell is on my medical records and you've accessed it.
Yeah.
Sasa unataka kuniuliza how I feel about it. How do you ask me how I feel about having cancer? Because my life will never be the same.
Uh-huh. Uh-huh.
You know, so it's frustrating. Actually, it's frustrating. So, but anyway, I was not only dealing with cancer. I dealt with actually 4 major events that happened last year.
Yeah.
My mom actually was in ICU. She was dead for a day or two, and they gave me a Red Cross message to go say goodbye to her. But when I got to Kenya, I asked the doctors. Nilifika Kenya saa 8 usiku, nilikuwa Tenwek Mission Hospital saa 8 ya usiku. Nikauliza daktari, nikauliza nurse, where is the doctor that has been working with my mom? Akaniambia ndio huyu. Akasema if our heart doesn't come up to 50 plus with a temporary heart pacer that we placed her, we're gonna have to let her go. So remember, I was still going through chemotherapy and chemotherapy first. So I stopped my treatment completely. And nikaenda Kenya because a Red Cross message is just very direct. Military, they pay you a flight. Na wanakuambia tu you're flying tomorrow. Unaenda nyumbani. Yeah, they like my first sergeant and my commander, they stayed until saa 6 ya usiku because ilikuwa mchana ya Kenya, so that they can get me a flight to go home. And I was at the headquarters the whole time. Nikingoja tu. As soon as they gave me the flight details na kila kitu, then they gave me a driver nipeleke airport na niende nyumbani bila kujipanga, bila chochote. Saa hiyo nywele yangu yote ilikuwa ishatoka. Yote, because you know, once I started chemotherapy, my hair started falling out. I had to cut off my dreads. Actually, I have an appointment next week to go and reattach back my dreads. So I'm trying to reclaim that part of my life that I can control. Nikafika huko, and then they say the only doctor that they normally have rotating is in Egypt. Tukapigia daktari saa 9 ya usiku. Sasa tukapigia daktari akaniambia this is what I need, this and this and this and this. Nikamwambia sawa, it is done, just come and save my mom, because I can't be going through the shit that I'm going through, and my mom is going through the shit that she's going through. She's been sleeping on ICU, and then the nurses there at Tenwek Mission Hospital hawakuwa wanampindua tena juu walisema yeye amekuwa vegetable. So she started having wounds, and she's diabetic. So when she started having wounds, hadi huku acha niseme tu katikati, kwa TikTok watu wanasemanga kila kitu. Huku katikati ya matako hapa juu, there was a really big hole enye I watched it one time when the doctor alikuwa naingiza mkono kwenda kupanguza huko ndani, and my mom was in so much pain. But anyway, the doctor came. I did a very successful surgery, but he put a heart pacer for my mom, but because alikuwa napinduliwa vibaya, one of the cords that was connecting to one of the arteries of the heart ikakunjika. But I actually took her back just like 6 months ago. Now she's perfectly fine. The only thing that I do is just maintain her with medications and just do regular checkups with the doctor, wamwangalie nini, but she's back and strong like she never left. Now huyo ni mtu mwenye they had me on the paper to go pull the plug on her, and I said no, I'm not giving up on you, because I don't know how much longer I'm gonna live because myself I was struggling with something, please don't call me right now. Somebody fine. So Nicole, please don't call me right now. Like I like when they knew nikiwa naenda nyumbani, sisters wangu na brothers wangu na babangu walikuwa najua I'm going to go pull the plug on my mom, because you know I am the sole provider of my whole family. So mtu akianza kuniambia hapa enda uchunga mama yako, acha kugift, enda ufanye nini, I have been a sole provider to that family for the longest, ever since nilimaliza form 4. Kuanzia chumvi mpaka kiberiti. Okay, excuse watumii kiberiti, nilieka stima. Kuanzia kila kitu, I am the sole provider of my own family. Even when I'm taking care of my problems, even in the middle of ICU, before niingie ICU hivi, naangalia, did I take care of everything that I need to take care of for my parents? So, mtu ongea vile mnataka, lakini if I drop down dead today, even in my grave, I will always worry about my family, because I don't know what they would have done. And I don't know if anybody can carry the weight that I carry. On top of my own family, I'm not talking only about my mom and my dad. I'm talking even about my brother's kids. Kijana brother yangu saizi ako Daystar. That's my heart. Ako Daystar University. You know how much you pay to go to Daystar University with a nursing, like he's studying for his nursing? And then I have, like, of course he has to live good. I want to give him that comfort that I never got when I was struggling through life, kwa sababu I want him to focus on school. So sio maudu, sio nini, and all that stuff. So yeah, and I still come and spare a few change and do gifting, but anyway, I'm not doing that anymore. Actually, nilikuwa nataka na kuchange jina yangu ikuwe retired. I'm not gifting anymore on TikTok because I'm done anyway. But you know, so do not talk about my family. I'm very protective about my family, even though when I was going through what I was going through, chemotherapy, radiation, just the news that cancer just happened, my family was nowhere to be seen because they were focused on changing shifts. Bradhangu anaingia mchana, sistangu anaingia usiku kuchunga maadhe, Tenwek Mission Hospital. I went home and I told mom and I promised her and I said, tulikuwa tumekaa tu hivi kwa mlango ya ICU, hata hakuna viti, mmekaa chini. Alafu mlango iko huko katikati, naangaliana tu na sistangu, naangaliana tu na sister. Please don't call me right now, please. Don't call me. I know you guys are watching. Unanipigia juu unani watch. Siwache kunicall, ama nitakublock kwanza, alafu nitakuunblock baadaye. I don't know why you even calling me. We don't have a conversation to have together. Anyway, amekaa huko kando, nimekaa huko kando, tunapindua tu simu, tunapindua tu kichwa tukiangaliana na sisi tuko zile za what the hell is gonna happen? After that, they actually trained my sister to be, I requested the nurses and the doctors to train my sister to be my mom's caregiver. No, I'm the last born in the family, actually, Ella. I'm the last born in the family. I'm not a firstborn, I'm the last born. But anyway, so after tumemaliza, so like those were exactly just already going through traumas. How are you gonna put me to decide if I'm gonna pull the plug on my mom or not when I myself, I don't even know if I'm gonna survive through this chemotherapy? Because man, that was ruthless. That was ruthless. That's why I said, if it ever comes back, I'm not going to do it again. Mimi nitawambia tu wacha nisafiri salama, nawapenda sana na hivyo, because this is something that I'm gonna have to live it for the rest of my life, and I'm always gonna wake up worried that, hey, is it back? Is it not? But hopefully, the Daktari, my personal doctor, actually, that I talk to almost every week, is also a cancer survivor. So when she talks to me, she doesn't talk to me only from a doctor perspective. She talks to me also from a survivor perspective. So kuna vitu zingine hata simwelezi. Ananiuliza, do you have these symptoms? Hivi na hivi na hivi. Does this happen to you? Hivi na namwambia ya, ananiambia, okay, I know the perfect medication for that, for you. Like, there is such very close relationship, and I feel like we are walking a journey together, and she understands, so I don't need to explain myself a lot. The doctors that I had before, they would not have any idea. Nitajieleza kitu moja niambie elaborate. Mimi hata saa hiyo sijui ku elaborate, maneno ilipotea, akili haifanyi. But anyway, that's just the bit of my conversation, and I don't want to take most of you guys' time. So acha ninyamaze.
No, we really appreciate you guys, especially the Kalenjin community. You guys need to stop the nonsense, going up there, talking about her. This is not a time to start discussing about her, saying who this, Mwananza mnapigania, who is gifting, who is doing that nonsense need to stop.
Dunia, I'm going to stop you about that really quick. Nitakwambia kitu.
Yeah. It's okay.
When like now I'm gonna speak freely, seriously.
Yes, ma'am. It's okay. It's okay.
Why do I care? I can drop dead tomorrow. Kwani am I holding back for what? Anyway, yes, tulishaombana msamaha, tulishamaliza.
Okay.
Sawa? Lakini I will tell you that I don't care about story ya Kalenjin communities, sijui nini. Sisi wote ni wa Kenya.
Yes, ma'am.
Yeah, I don't care about mambo ya Kalenjin community, because when I first went there, the first thing that they did was criticize me na kuniongelea vibaya na kunifanyia madharau na kunitupa. Hata kama walikuja wakaomba msamaha. You think that's something you ever forget? That's why I don't go there. Mimi nilienda huko kwa heshima ya Dr. Naki peke yake na anaitwa Libra girl. Nilienda huko kwa heshima zao hao wawili, because they're actually my personal friends. But that's the only reason why nilienda. Walinitusi, waliniongelea vibaya, alafu na drop. Unasikia tu kikale inaenda pere. Shida ni mimi tu mnataka kuniongelea. Amuna maisha. Alafu saizi let me finish.
Windrose. Huh? Oh my God. Kumbe unajua you're saying, by the way, guess what?
Nini?
I was thinking about coming to Seattle to see you.
No way.
Yes.
When are you off?
I am off next week for 4 days. So I was thinking about coming to pop up into Seattle. See you. Is that something you're up to?
Yeah, we'll talk offline.
Yeah, we will. Thank you so much. Yeah. And I just wanted to comment something about how you have talked about your experiences. I wanted to just tell you.
No, I always talk. I always talk in bits, bit by bit,
which is good.
I wanted to address.
Don't worry about them. Listen.
Wewe ndio unajua ama nilishasema naongea na Diana, so uko na address yangu basi umpatie.
It's okay, Windrose. Don't worry about people who.
All right. No. So that is just like I talk about my story in bits.
Yeah.
Because I talked to you earlier about a memory. When I start going on a journey to remember something, then I keep going.
Yeah. But I wanted to ask you something about the memory thing, because I feel like when we talk about issues that are, of importance, they are really way more better. I wanted to ask you something about the memory. How do you feel about your memory since you started eating at least better? Because you told me you were struggling with food. Now that
No,
you're
you remember that day that we talked
yeah.
and you just told me to go to sleep?
Yes.
My body was exhausted. I was having so much hallucinations. Paka nilikuwa naamka ninapayuka nafikiria like, okay, something is about to happen, something is up, this and this and this. There's so many hallucinations that were happening in my head. I don't know if that's the definition of hallucinations. I'll find out tomorrow with my doctor.
How are you feeling? How are you feeling? Tell me.
No, I can't tell you on a live. I'll talk to
Okay,
you.
but let me tell you something funny about hallucinations. Maybe you can connect with it and think about what I've told you. You remember that day when you were alive? You were alive for so long, and then there was lots of lighting. I remember that you had a lot of lighting where you are.
Yeah, because I didn't want to be on a live nani quite dark, and
Yeah, so
I really just wanted to chill and celebrate a birthday with friends because
yeah.
Initially I was supposed to go somewhere, but last minute changes. Nikafikiria nikasema, I'm not up for it. Yeah, I will be nitakuwa na energy for a day, first day or two, but after that I'll be bored.
Lighting sometimes in a like that lighting when it keeps hitting you, the medications you're taking, they affect your sleep, and sometimes they can even encourage some kind of stars and things in your brain that can make you hallucinate.
I
also wanted to ask you something that I saw. What do you like to unapenda mafuta kama mimi? Unajua Winrose, mimi napenda mafuta we. I saw your skin is so good. You look so beautiful in your skin. It's so different from the first time you showed me your face. What have you been using?
Actually, Diana, I shower and only use Nivea or Vaseline lotion. That's it.
My goodness, then you have very good skin. Like your skin looks so good.
Nivea and Nini, like that's it. See Nini chochote, and then just deodorants and the perfume. That's it.
Wow, that's good. Well, what's the best perfume that you like?
It's different. There is the Versace. There is
Gosh, I'm a Versace girl. I love Versace, by the way. The pink one, especially. Yes, I love it.
And then the Nike Adidas for my for just the mist.
Yeah. What's the fragrance? Like, what's the combination of the fragrance? Me, I'm a vanilla.
It's just a sport fragrance.
Oh, okay. So, is it from wood, sandal, or anything?
For my deodorant, I use the Nivea Clear, the small bottle Nivea Clear roll-on.
Hi. Wow. Then I must commend you. Like, your skin looks so good. Some of us struggle so much to even keep our skin looking good like this. I think like the last time I saw you on your live, your skin looked so good, especially your hands. And I almost asked you that day that you unatumia.
I think my mama gave me good genes. That's why I had to go to my life.
Wewe unajaribu kutuambia hata tujaribu kupaka nini hatutafikia because
I don't know, like seriously, I don't struggle to do anything. I don't struggle. Even sometimes I shower. Like the reason why I only just like a lotion tota kwa face peke yake, and I just put deodorant and nilale because I know I'm not going anywhere. Sijipaki mafuta ati mwili mzima. But if you look at my body everywhere, but sometimes
yes.
Sometimes when I lose track of my medication and I don't keep track of like you said earlier, it starts to affect my face skin.
Yeah, that's why I asked you, because I know how these medications, they affect you kabisa, because your skin and nourishment medications na kila kitu. That's good. I like that.
Yeah, that's no, but I compensate a lot. If there's something. So this medication makes me dry a lot, or my mouth dry, or I'm dry. So nakunywa maji, naeza kunywa even a whole pack in a day.
Yeah, because they have a dehydration component in it.
Yeah, they do. Yeah,
so you've got to really. So how do you drink your water?
Maybe that's the secret to the skin. Kunyweni maji.
Do you hydrate a lot? Do you drink a lot of water?
I just told you I can go through like almost half or 3/4 pack in a day.
How do you do it? Do you take like flavored water or something? Because honestly,
no, just water. My body just wants water with ice.
I like water with ice
Many
too.
ice.
Yeah, and I drink water with electrolytes. Do you do anything?
A lot of ice. No. The flavors it doesn't do for me because nitakunywa mara ya kwanza, mara ya pili, saki your flavor tena because it's gonna make me throw up. So I just
yeah, because it kind of brings the nausea, it kicks in. Yeah. Oh my goodness.
I have all my medications comes with nausea medications. Because they know that it's gonna cause me nausea.
And also, I wanted to tell you something else that can cause you nausea or enhance it is taking medications on an empty stomach. Yeah. So like we talked about eating, like try to, and that's why I was encouraging you to use the apps, because the apps will remind you, like it's time.
Yeah. So I'm gonna. I already saved it on my notes.
What do you like to eat? What do you like to eat, Winrose?
Chipotle.
Chipotle, like the salads from like the foods from Mexicans.
No, yeah, chipotle, just rice, beans, and salads, and pico de gallo.
Oh, okay.
That's most probably it. I don't do all the other crazy stuff. Avocados zao sichukuangi. I always
sipendi avocado. Sipendi avocado. I can't. Avocado inafanya tumbo yangu inakuwa so unsettled, so I really try to avoid it.
Yeah, so. And then I like salads a lot. And I eat a lot of fruits.
That explains why your skin is good. Now me, I'm struggling with fruits and greens. I am very heavy on protein.
I think the most thing uji. Yeah, when I'm feeling super weak and I haven't eaten for days, I will make uji because my mama said it will itanipea nguvu kidogo na pia nifanye nisikie njaa ndio nikule. So my mama sends me lots and lots of uji. Hata saizi niko na, I think I have a lot of the uji things nimeweka kwa storage. I need to go get it actually, but because if I don't get it, I don't know the expiration date. Siku check before niweke kwa storage. Yeah, anatoa nyumbani kabisa nyumbani.
Oh wow. That's nice. You're so lucky, you know.
Mpenzi wa Uchot, come hang out with you where?
Hang out wapi? Anataka mka hang out.
Anyway, but Diana, a lot of things I will prefer to talk with you offline.
Oh yeah, we'll talk offline for sure. I'm so excited to see you and meet you. And by the way, I like how far you've come. I'm very proud of you. I just wanted you to know that I'm very, very proud of you. And the fact that you can be here and be vulnerable, talk about the things you want to talk about. Listen, let me tell you, there is so much power in that. You are giving a lot of people power to talk about their own experiences. And that is how we hold each other. That is how we give each other strength. That is how we also destigmatize issues around mental health and mental illness. I am very, very proud of you. I'm gonna tell you that. And
thank you.
In you, I see a great, great, great person. Winrose, I know that sometimes you might sit back and think and feel like, oh my God, I don't know what I'm gonna do. But trust me, what you've done is already remarkable. Look at you. You're here. Look at you. You are here. You are able to tell your story.
A lot of people don't get to tell.
And listen, let me tell you, you have held your family together. That is something that so many people have failed to do.
Yeah, I mean, my family, like mutu apigie mamangu saizi amuulize, and you will hear what my mom has to say. So usikuje hapa kuniambia ati ende usaidie mamako kwanza. Pigia mama
maneno ya watu wa TikTok.
My mom is not on TikTok.
Watu wa TikTok, hapa TikTok.
I'm gonna travel and go home very soon.
But Winrose, wewe unajua hapa
TikTok.
Kazi yetu ni kuchambana hapa ujui. Ujui hapa TikTok tunachambananga tu. Ala koma. Achana na hao watu, don't even pay attention to them. Listen, you know who you are and that is all that matters, okay?
Mpenzi wa Uchoti,
since umesema unaenda huko nitakulipia ndege.
Nani mimi?
Yeah. Guys, committed
niko kwa video.
Okay, dunia tutaongea inbox. Oh my God.
Yeah.
Beautiful. That's really
Yeah,
good.
tutakulipia ndege because you're a really good person to Diana and we really want you to be close to her.
Thank you so much.
I will take
Windrose, mimi nitakuja kama nimebeba samaki ni samaki.
Haina shida. Wacha akuje venye atakuja, but you know, mimi na Diana tutalala hapa kwa room yangu, so I will book a hotel for her.
No, don't worry. I'm actually coming to see my partner in Seattle, so I'll have a place, and maybe you
okay. So we can just meet, and then afterwards.
Yes, we will, and we'll spend time together. He's also a doctor. I think you'll love to get to sit down with him. I would love for you. He's an amazing person, and you're going to experience.
Ngoja mpenzi wa Uchoti amesema ata contribute ticket yangu ya kwenda home.
Koma.
Platform zao. Kumbe nyinyi.
Unajua, wacha nikwambie Windrose, huyu mpenzi wa Uchoti ametakanga kunyonga na mimi for several months. Wacha nikupe chai. Hujajua ni chizi. Huyu anaandika.
Unajua Diana siku hizi ni kadoshile
sana. Mimi nilikwambia, si ndio maana nilikwambia uniconnect na anko yako wewe.
Ebu munyonge naye before ufike, alafu ukuje unipigie.
Huyu hana pesa. Usinipeleke huko please Windrose.
Wacha Diana amesema kuna daktari.
Uncle yangu.
Huyu hana pesa. She doesn't have money. I cannot do it. Siwezi risk kitu kama hiyo. Yaani imagine nini na mpenzi wa Uchoti.
No, kilembe yako iko kwa TikTok
na imagine unajua maskini ndio wananikanga watu.
Na mpenzi wa Uchoti, but I will take you off mpenzi wa Uchoti. I need to go see my dad. So this is the thing. Kuna watu wengi, you know, people don't try to know you and listen to your story. Wanachukua tu kitu yenye wamekuona nayo kwa live na wanakimbia mbio. You know, I came to United States when my dad was blind. And all that they gave me is pocket money. It was $400. Hiyo siku sikuwa najua ni pesa ngapi, lakini saa hizi najua kusema ilikuwa $400. Because mimi ni mtu nilitoka Kericho direct. Lakini nilikuwa nimekaa Nairobi for a very long time na uncle yangu hapo Embakasi. They have a house there. So nikakuja na suitcase moja yangu ndogo, and then I landed in Howard University in Washington DC. Nikashughulika kwanza mpaka nikaingia shule. I took all that $400 na nikatuma nyumbani na nikasema, I don't think I need this money. I am on a full scholarship. I am okay. I have friends. Enda usaidie babangu, because I want my dad to watch me as I make the change in this world. Nikatuma hiyo $400, mamangu akashika babangu, wakaenda Tenwek Mission Hospital. Akaenda akaekewa macho. 2015, when I graduated basic training from the Army, US Army military, my dad was there watching me graduate from the US military. Alikuwa hapo drill sergeant mwenye nilimpata alikuwa anaitwa drill sergeant Rubin. She was a Black American woman. She had a really soft spot for me because I was always a performer. The whole time through my basic training, ukinipata, I was a stellar performer in everything. PT, sijui shooting, sijui nini, everything. So when I went to her one night and I asked her, like, I would like for my dad to attend my graduation. Can you help me? Akaniambia sawa, atafika. I gave her all the details. Mimi sijui venye ilipangwa kwa sababu, you know, in basic training you don't actually even get to talk to people. Ilipangwa hadi babangu, I was the one nilienda kuchukua babangu on visiting day, because on basic training you have a visiting day today and then you have a graduation day tomorrow. On visiting day like today nilienda kuchukua babangu airport, nikampeleka, washapanga, wanajua anaenda kulala wapi, anaenda kukaa wapi. Then kesho kutwa alikuwa kwa graduation yangu pia, and he could see because his eyes were perfect and he could see. If I want to walk you guys through the whole story, I am the last one in my family, but I always show up for my family. So when I come here and send cheap coins and do this and do that, how I hold my family, you guys have no idea. So anyway, never mind. I'm retired as of right now. Officially, I'm retired as of yesterday. Niko retired.
Kofi kwa retirement. Unajua retirement tunakutuma na keki. Retirement tunakutuma na keki, makofi.
Ika hapi keki yangu?
Nitaleta. Do you know I'm also a baker? Do you know I'm a very good cook?
And then I was supposed to move my mom and my dad to Germany. So we can stay together with my ex. But ex wangu alienda kakosana na mamangu nyumbani before nimlete. Mapenzi sika triumph. Mapenzi ika triumph. Nika fight, mapenzi ka triumph. Nikasema okay, siwezi leta madhe na mbuyu, watu wanapigana kwa nyumba. Nitakuwa naenda job, watu wanapigana kwa nyumba. Achane nayo. Everything was just moving so quick and so fast. And then you know, I started just feeling a lump, and then kulikuwa na some kind of disclosures zinakuja kwa breast. So I was like, hey, let me check it out. Nikaongea na daktari akaniambia it's benign, don't worry about it. Nikamwambia okay, so after a couple of months it was starting to hurt, and it was consistently dripping. Ningevaa shati, you know, the ile military shati ya brown, alafu mimi sivaangi bra, I only wear vest. Navaa vest na alafu na t-shirt ya job, alafu nivaa ile jacket ya job sasa na longi, of course socks na viatu. So and then when they took the biopsy, wakasema okay, it's stage 2 cancer. They were calling it something. I have to pull my medical records to be able to say exactly what it was, but it was stage 2 cancer. The army, the US Army, they tried to do a surgery, but they were not successful. I went through surgery twice to get everything out. And the army is okay because they will put me through anesthesia. But the German people, when they took me through the second surgery, yeah, they will do anesthesia during the surgery. It was a team of 9 doctors. They had to sit down and plan and reassess. Walikuwa hadi na conferences call zingine zenye nilikuwa zile za kwani mnaenda kuniua kwa hiyo table ama ni aje, because they were pissed off that this surgery has already been messed with. So if we mess with it and we're not successful, we can come back and get sued. So yes, Germany is really good when it comes to medical. Seriously, I would advise anybody that is going through cancer in Kenya to just go to Germany. Wachana na kwenda kwa India. Go to Germany. Germany will take care of you. So I had a team of 9 surgeons that were reviewing my case and a team of 9 surgeons that did my surgery. Vile nilitoka nikaamuka hivi kwa surgery after tumemaliza, wakiwa wamejipanga wote na hao makoti zao ya white, kila mtu ako na jina yake. Nikamwambia kwani nitajua jina ya kila mtu? But they were just like, I think I think you are safe for now, but we need you to just maintain your medication, hivi na hivi na hivi. After that, now I went back to the US Army. Because Sasa, my oncologist at the US Army was the one who was prescribing the medications kwa pharmacy, nachukua kila kitu. Let me tell you something, guys. That's the reason why I support my parents fully and I support everybody fully. And I'm not mad and I'm not, okay, I'm not like crazily not okay. Is because I can retire right now and I will still be paid for the rest of my life. So mtu mwenye anaongea ni vile mtu mwenye alikuwa anaongea juzi yake ni kwa sababu ako na mauchungu zake. If I continue to work, I will get even more money than what I'm getting right now. I can continue to not work for the rest of my life. For the rest of my life. Nikae tu nikishughulika hapa, nikifinywa, nikikula, nikifanya nini, but that's not my life. That is not how I want. I want to get back out there in the society. I want to do this, I want to do that. But si kwa sababu ati nahitaji pesa. It's just because I want a purpose. I want to look for a purpose for myself and figure out hivi na hivi na hivi. So right now I'm in school, actively in school. I'm about to graduate. Actually, specifically, and I will invite all of you. Mkuje kwa graduation yangu. I'm about to graduate with healthcare administration. The reason why I'm going home is because my dad is giving me a land to build a hospital, and I'm gonna run that hospital myself as a healthcare administrator in the hospital. So how about that? How about that?
That's very close. That's good. What time is it in Seattle right now? What's the time?
It's 10:56.
10:56.
Can you imagine it's 1:57? Have you had something to eat? Have you had breakfast?
No. I've been 10:56 nilikwambia nakula fruits.
Oh, okay. So you're eating. So
Yeah.
That's really good.
As I talk to you.
Oh, that's really nice.
Diana,
Yes,
I'm only requesting, like, if you guys plan,
yeah,
like, you're gonna see her. I'm in Portland right now, and it's just like 2 hours drive. I can drive and
what do you mean? We are going to use your car, my friend. You better get yourself ready.
Okay, I got you.
Serikali wewe ndio unaleta hiyo perfume.
Yeah, I'm not going to.
I want
me to
okay.
a vehicle and you have a car.
So Diana, I will meet you and Serikal together?
Yes.
Me
and Serikal.
Okay, so
Serikal will come pick me up at the airport to take me at the hotel. Then
guys, I'm gonna be with D and Windrose. How privileged! Wawa. Ebu munipatie roses.
Koma.
Nitakuja na surprise friend lakini sitawaambia.
That is a privilege.
Umesema utatu surprise.
Nitawa surprise na friend lakini don't worry. Diana Rose sio Fav, nitakuja na surprise friend.
Hata ukikuja na Fav mimi simuogopi.
No, haina shida. No. The thing is I have only disclosed on live what I could disclose kwa sababu yes.
Thank you.
But if I disclose anything more, it will be brutal. It will be brutal.
You don't really need to do that. It's okay.
Yeah, and
We'll
I'm
talk,
not.
we'll talk
That's
offline.
why. No. That's why I said yeah. We talked about it. That's why I said I'm
Guys,
saying.
unajua nimevaa nini? Windrose, nimevaa nguo ingine hapa, wacha niwaambie. Hii imenitoa, yani sasa hii niko na figure ingine hapo mkiniona.
Ever fungua kamera.
Koma.
Ever fungua kamera.
Hapo Brazil, kwani amevaa manguo za watu wa Brazil. Ukiona tu matako yangu sasa hivi vile iko. Wacha, alafu unajua nilianza kufanya sports Windrose. Au nifiki?
Lakini Diana Ross watu wa Brazil wanafaa buibui ama?
Hebu nikome na wewe hapa chochote.
You
Koma.
guys, simfatie chance Dr. Nakib aongee kidogo.
Oh, okay. Nani? Dr. Nakib, go ahead and talk. By the way, even me, I'm getting ready to go to work. Let's just wind up. Thank you. Wacha ni mute Dr. Nakib aongee. Simjui, but I'll follow her. Wacha ni mwache aongee. Go ahead.
Hey everybody, mko aje?
Haya, kumbe ni mwanaume.
Yeah, sure. That's why you said nikasema wacha ni vile nilisha mute, sita mute lakini nime unmute. Anyway, let me mute.
Actually, I didn't have anything to say, but you know what, Dana, you're doing one of the best jobs, and you're doing the right thing. Windrose, like I've always told you, as my sister, we love you so much.
Thank you.
We began working this journey a long time ago. We'll walk the journey all through. Again, we love you. That is the most important thing. We love you today, tomorrow, and every day.
Thank you. Yeah, that's always what you've shown me. Always.
Thank you.
Yeah, that's always what you've shown me. Na hakuna siku umeniuliza chochote. So that's what I wanted to make clear to everybody.
Yeah, sure, exactly.
Kwani madaktari wanaulizana watu vitu, komeni. Mimi niko hapa kujua daktari.
No, like seriously. Hata ananiulizanga Windrose, nini na kusumbua leo, unataka kufanya nini? So Dr. Nahib has been very, like, he's been a brother to me, and thank you, Dr.
Beautiful. That's good to hear. Yeah.
All right.
Sasa itabidi nijue nini? Itabidi nijue kikalenjin sasa.
Dunia Duara, I want to clear Dr. Nakib's name, and I want to clear Kiki's name.
Yes, ma'am.
Windrose,
I really appreciate you.
Ngoja kidogo niongee. Ulinyamaza?
Yes, ma'am.
Ulinyamaza? Ngoja kidogo niongee. I don't care if you are Rosso or if you are what. No. Ngoja kidogo niongee. Kiki doesn't ask me for nothing. She drives herself almost 3 hours away. Akuja nione na akuja nisalimie. You know, like she did a lot of things for my birthday. Even before my birthday. Nilishtukia tu flowers ziko nje. Naenda nafungua mlango. Kidogo magifts tena zinakuja. Hivi na hivi. Kiki is somebody that is able for herself. She doesn't need me. She doesn't need to use me because she has her own money. Oh, that's a lady with substance. Anihitaji. I want to clear somebody else's name. Taj. Yes, I know we've had differences. I know probably we don't see eye to eye. That's okay. But I am where I am now because of her. And then also, I am able to get the care that I get at the hospital because of her. So, Kenyatta ongee yote, mkubali. Haina shida. Kenyatta ongee yote, mkubali. But stop. So I have already cleared 3 names. Dr. Nakib, Kiki, na Taj. Ilikuwa nani tena ulikuwa unamongelea?
Okay. Ilikuwa mimi sijui hao watu ni watu wa I really appreciate you na clear jina za watu.
But the thing is, do not talk about something if you don't know it. Maybe
I watu tu walitaja Windrose.
Okay,
walitaja na tumeshukuru umeclear majina zao. Jina ya mtu iharibiwe.
Ngoja kidogo Diana, Dunia Duara.
Yes, ma'am. And I respect you.
Anyangala Walenjin, sawa?
Right.
Achamin kabisa agwange nale koimache imakwan chemyachen manye. Yeah, ago kakasino sinye ingololi ak sudo ako utwana kotilabatu nye sudo kwani tiktograma ni mkale block yung tiktograma
una block host
tiktograma block
ona wewe Windows
block host block host tushuke wote. Anyway, Dunia Duara
ngalar mami ngalar.
Yeah. Okay. Yeah. Kana burgidogo kakasini, so that's why massive alabating alek ingen kakasini kono. Agasir aksudo agawe bache sima inyun lakini
yes ma'am.
Ichitana tinye concern genuine kabisa gane ak maisha nenyunet akwamwae kongoi. So this is the thing. Sige ngalanduhan na nisoya ku number in inbox alafu yangeger kole kaya yine ka master kole ito kwa direct nyegen en kando amatinyo ni ngololji big in life
siwezi ni Rose. Me sino baya na anybody, yeah. Sino baya na anybody.
Yeah, because kakasin the whole time. Kami ito nito niwag sudo. Kas tu kana ko ta text niwag sudo. Kacho masudo. Ya je bawal ko ra. Ajeng sudo age. Yeah, but thank you so much, Duara. So sige ngalaluan lakini manarech kagir chomyet kityo from a sister.
Nanimwomba msamaha if I did anything wrong, and I really appreciate to make clear majina ya mtu because you guys stop take jina ya mtu inaenda kuharibiwa. Watu make clear guys, you have heard from the host's mouth. Msiende kuingilia watu, msiende kufanya watu wapigane. Mimi Rose mwenyewe amesema and from now on forward
I'm gonna nini acha nene live yangu kuje ukachie huko mpenzi wako.
So Diana, we really appreciate you.
I think you have followed you.
You're gonna be you're gonna be our therapist. Hata mimi mwenyewe nimepata therapy
koma.
Yeah.
So tunakulipia ndege.
This thing could happen to anybody, and I was actually trying to when I came here, I was trying to make sure that understanding ingine vibaya sana ya people fighting with this. Nyamlori just passed. The reason why ngoja kidogo, the reason why I didn't really involve myself a lot with Nyamlori sio kwa ubaya ni watu, but when you get to stage 3 cancer, it's very dangerous. Survival rates go very chini sana. So I am not lying to anybody. I am living the life. So kama mtu unataka kunijudge about that, sawa, unijudge. But mimi nakwambia, do not wait until stage 3. Stage 2 can be saved. Bado. And then you just maintain na mambo ya uniweke mode. Ya sawa mpenzi wa chochote. Naenda kwa live yangu saizi. Mimi naenda kwa live yangu. All right. Yeah, but I wanted to tell you guys kwa sababu I need to also add Diana Rose as my moderator. So nitaenda kwa live alafu ni add Diana Rose kama moderator wangu.
Ona, ninaenda kazini Windrose, si ungoje tufanye kesho kama siko kazini ndio nikuoneshe vile utaniweka. Power zenye utanipea. Because when I be at work,
ndakupea power zako zote.
Yeah.
Kila kitu.
Yeah, okay.
Yatae.
Kila kitu. Wacha Diana Rose aende kazi na mweka power zake zote. Hakuna mahali na ngoja. Na click kila kitu blue, like green.
Okay.
Cooking nas jamge.
Okay.
Diana Rose akikublock shauri yenu.
Diana Rose.
Wambo?
Sorry, no Diana Rose, Windrose.
Yes.
Yamune.
Acha mege my sister Yamune.
Acha mege kapsa. I know I've been late to the party. I was on a long phone call.
Yeah.
But I'm here now.
Yeah.
Ukitaka pia unaweza niweka moderator wako.
Sahi. Naenda kuweka moderator sahi. Everything. Tick. Hakuna cha kuselect.
Tako yetu itablokiwa.
Windrose gaso.
Lilian sasa.
Poa sana my dear.
Nani ana selectingi? Okay, unasema nini?
Umenitupa wewe.
Nanilenganga naingianga kwa live yako nanilenga ni kama hujaniona.
Na kuogopa siku hizi because unajua ukiingia kwa ami ingine unaogopa bado nakupenda.
Nini?
Bado nakupenda tu, sina shida na wewe.
Grace anauliza nani alimblock? Because I keep on saying.
Mimi niliblokiwa na DJ Mbulus. Wacha nikwambie.
DJ Mbulus.
DJ Mbulus aliniblock Windrose.
Ngoja kidogo, Grace uliblokiwa na DJ Mbulus?
Mbulus aliniblock hata mimi.
Okay. Sawa. Naenda kudeal nayo sahihi. Acha nini nayo sahihi. Haraka and then I need to put before Diana atoka.
Imagine aliblock MCA wako Windrose.
Diana before she
Windrose
leaves.
aliblock MCA wako na karibu nikuje nikutengenezee barabara huko kwenu.
What the hell? Yeah? Acha nitoke hapa nirudi baadaye. TikTok drama. Wacha nitoke nirudi.
Wacha nani anakuongelesha Windrose.
Can I tell you something first before you drop?
Yeah.
Kicha min kapsa, okay?
Acha mimi nagane. Thank you so
That
much.
is why we are here for you.
Very supportive sister to
Yes.
me.
Keep supporting him kapisa in whatever you want to do, that's fine. But we don't want you to go on the path of destruction. But we love you so much.
Yeah. I think I am allowing you guys to come in because that is where I was heading.
Okay.
Yeah, that's why I'm allowing you guys to come in. Normally nakwanga na kichwa ngumu sana.
Yeah, kumbe unajua hii kitu yako ngumu yenye iko. Si unajua? I'm glad you know it. So it's good. You can actually unaweza rudi chini ukitaka.
Okay.
Nimesema.
Diana,
have I not listened to you from day one?
You have, and I love you for that. Thank you.
Yeah.
Windrose ni follow back.
I have learned to appreciate you. Like, it's actually even easy to talk to you nowadays, Diana.
I've always been sweet. Ni vile tu uko umeonja hiyo machungwa. Mimi ni sweet.
Yeah. You've always.
I am sweet. Ni kuna vile mtu alikuwa anakunini ukafikiria. I'm a very good person, by the way.
No, yeah. Like
Diana.
I'm gonna go on my life so that we add Diana kama moderator. Kama moderator.
Please eat something. Like, make sure you eat, okay?
I have mangoes with kajun.
Kuweka huyu Lilian moderator. Ukinieka na Lilian na Kiki, hiyo imetosha live yako.
Yeah. I have grapes.
Windrose unasikia? Ukiniweka moderator na Kiki na Lilian, that's enough to protect your life. Remove all those other people.
Okay, so okay, I'll do that.
Because you need people. Yes.
I'm going to pick
That's
so much, honey.
I'll do that. I'll do that.
Okay. Lilian, mtutoe block, mtatutoa block huko.
Nani
Kwa
just
free.
block mtu.
Lilian
Nimesema akiwekwa mkiwekwa mod. Mkiwekwa mod.
Gracie anablokiwa. Gracie ni mwestangu. Nani alimblock?
Ni Mbululus.
Yeye pia atablock.
Ni huyo DJ wako, huyo rafiki yako anaitwa Mbululus ndiye alitublock.
Okay guys, imagine natoka kijiji ya kina Windrose.
Huyo Mbululus ndiye aliblock watu, huyo Mbululus.
Ngoja kidogo Gracie. The cooking nuts, don't be out. Come to my
she
life.
said she's going to pick up her kids.
Gracie. No wonder uliblokiwa.
Kwa nini alifanya?
Nikijaribu kuongea yeye anaongea.
Oh yeah, it's just that she wanted you to listen to what she's saying, not that she's being disrespectful. Gracie is my mom.
Just wait. When people are waiting, just wait for your turn.
It's okay, Winrose. It's okay. Just
all right.
What you need to say.
Okay. Diana.
Yeah.
Uko na how many more minutes before uende kazi?
Leaving in maybe 15 minutes.
Okay, come to my live really quick. Nikuweke moderator and then nitoe kila mtu else alafu
uniweke na Kiki na cooking nas.
Sawa.
Yeah, you remove everybody else.
Windrose.
Usiongee tena huyo au ni kina nani wanaongea ati Kawera. Kawera ni nani? Ni gari za kwenda wapi?
Koma.
Hebu nikome. Okay. Diana, please make time to come to my.
I'm coming to your live. You just go put for me all the powers. I'm coming.
Okay, nakuja.
Haya, sawa, and take care of yourself. Tukutane huko kwa live yako.
Diana mama, your driver. Asante sana.
Yes, my chauffeur. You are my chauffeur. Inbox kuongea. I'll follow you. Yeah.
Okay, thank you so much.
Follow me back.
Follow kitambo.
Ulinifollow kitambo. Koma. Ulikuwa tu unaniona kwa kona.
Na kuonanga si kwa kona. Unajua lazima ukuje kama unakuja na magoti, wewe sikuje na miguu yote ukisimama.
Kwa nini kuchekesha? Guys, we've had a very wonderful conversation. I loved it.
Thank you.
Yeah.
Therapy wangu.
Therapy. Koma. Mimi sahi niko mwenye ninafanyia therapy ni mwenye ananipatia mwanaume. Tulishasikizana. Unaona Windows anaenda
huko before tena achanganyikiwe akili wamrudishe kwa square one.
Nani?
No.
Windrose actually sounds very good today.
Yeah, today she's good.
Live. Ashafungua live already.
Gracie enda huko, ninaenda kujoin.
Amefungua. Amefungua namuona na backup. Niko block tu uko namuona na backup.
Bado uko blocked.
Peleka kishimo.
Mbululus, aki huyo ndiye Mbululus. Huyo Mbululus alitublock properly.
Diana.
Wewe Gracie, ingia huko hivyo na
Yesu mwambie
anablock watu.
Oh, thank you. Ni nani?
What nime request
ndakwambia. Okay. It's okay, talk. It's fine.
Thank you so much. We knew that you were her medicine. That's why tulikutafuta chini ya maji. Though tulikuwa tunaogopa ku approach, but we really appreciate. Kongoi kabisa, uzuri tumekupea bwana, so usiko na wasiwasi tena.
Hata sijaona. Siongelelei kitu sijaona. Msiniletee koma.
Diana unatakikana na PA. So niweke PA, anybody who is looking for you, niko hapo. Munitafute.
Chekesha.
Saizi kaka Diana mpige kwa. Diana nataka you promotion.
You guys, the feature that Windrose has to put for me as moderator, I have to be on the live for her to do it.
Yeah.
So I'm gonna drop and TikTok